All right, Aries, let's get into it. So align yourself with the right people because I think there's really good opportunities for you as long as you're able to be in control of your own resources. You have a lot of wisdom to share and the magic does flow through you, but you've got to be in tribes and communities where you're allowed to be the real you. And some of you need a lot of support right now. And you need people to support your wisdom and allow you to they just need to step back and work their magic. Let you work your magic is what I'm hearing. They wanted me to use the Crystal Inspiration deck to start things off. Clear quartz, get crystal clear. Moonstone, live your purpose. Pyrite, let the money flow in. Red jasper, take action. Well, that's funny and cute. You're ruled by Mars. You're designed to take action. So this does look to be about like life path and career. Like get crystal clear about who you are and what you're doing. You're meant to be living your purpose. Get clear about your purpose at this time. Money will flow towards you if you take action, but it's got to be in alignment with your authenticity. Aries, you're the fool. You have to be authentic. You guys aren't really capable of faking it for very long. I feel like you definitely need to realign with your purpose this new moon in Cancer and get very clear about what you want. And I think about generating a better flow of money and income, and you have to take action. It's time to take action towards your purpose after you're clear about what that is. Magic and wisdom came out of my second oracle deck for you. And authenticity is at the bottom of the deck. You may need guidance. I see guidance down here with tarot. The magic does work through you. That is the magician. That is you. You're a resourceful person. You have an opportunity right now to really prove it to yourself and to the world what you're capable of. I think at this time, others will seek your wisdom and they will need you to work your magic. You cannot do that unless you are able to be authentic and be the real you. Otherwise, you won't shine. Go where your wisdom is wanted and needed and where people will step back and let you be the magician. The magician needs a support team, but the magician usually works alone, right? It is a time of alchemy and to share your wisdom. I love that for you. So that's what's going on for you overall. I'm definitely seeing that there could be either a new romantic cycle or a new creative endeavor that you guys are moving into. It is a time of beginning, but I don't know that you and someone are 100% on the same page, and someone isn't quite ready to let something pop off yet. Yeah, because what came out of the Untold Truth of the Heart Oracle deck is confusion, puzzled, unsettled, unclear about a beginning, a new direction, a fresh start, and a chance. There's a lot of fantasy here, dreams, fairy tale, and imagination, and hoping, waiting, expecting, and manifesting. Yeah, so I feel like there's a lot of Neptune and Jupiter energy around you or coming off of you right now. Like you want to manifest, or someone's really hopeful and doing a lot of daydreaming. And daydreaming isn't bad. Like dreams can become reality. So there's a lot of imaginative spark and a lot of passion and a lot of hoping about a new beginning. But there's also a lot of confusion surrounding how something is going to get off the ground. And I was like, all right, well, show me just a little bit about like a specific person. A new love or a recommitment to love is developing. Longing, someone is secretly yearning for you, but different pages. You and this person don't share the same vision. Second chance, though. This relationship deserves a second chance. So it could be a relationship or some kind of a creative endeavor, because I have the Ace of Cups here, that it might have been shelved in the past, but now you can look at it again. And someone really wants to work with you or be with you. And there's a potential here for something new to develop, but you're not 100% on the same page. That's not the end of the world if two people or you in a scenario that you want to get into aren't on the same page. You got to negotiate. You got to talk it out, right? But something does deserve a second chance at this time. So, yeah, someone really wants you, I think, Aries, but I can definitely see that the two of you are on different pages. Overall energy of the reading is the Ace of Cups, new love. There's that new beginning and that new love. But the way someone's feeling is the Four of Pentacles. Ooh, holding back resources, holding back and holding on. It could simply be a money thing and what they can afford. That could be you or someone else. Okay, this could all be you. This could be someone coming towards you. You would know if it was someone coming towards you. But the way you're being seen is the Eight of Wands. There's a lot of back and forth rapid communication. You could be at a distance from this person. I'm hearing something about like trajectory. What you need to know or your advice is the Moon of Pisces. Things are not as they seem. And the final outcome is the Fool in reverse. And that's your signature card. You know, Fool and Emperor, and the Tower is in reverse at the bottom of the deck. Someone's not emotionally ready. There could be a Libra involved. Two of Cups in reverse. I'm hearing that a masculine may be having to deal with some consequences. I'm hearing someone doesn't want to hurt someone's feeling or is struggling to be emotionally ready for something. There could be a masculine involved that's a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces that's being, or someone's like not ready to step into that King of Cups energy here. They could be a Scorpio. So it's like, I'm not going to say it's failure to launch. It's like, y'all can't move forward until you can get on the same page with this project, with this relationship. So with the Ace of Cups, there is potential for love here or creativity opening up. Ace of Cups isn't not just romantic love. It's when we open the heart chakra, it really allows us to pour our heart into a creative endeavor as well. But clarifying this is the Seven of Swords, the Two of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, someone is definitely being strategic. I'm sensing and hearing very strongly that it's not so much that someone's lying to you or that you want to lie to anybody else. It's like, am I ready to pour into this? Someone might be giving up quite a bit of independence. Someone may need to be strategic where they are right now so that they can seamlessly move out of one cycle into a new cycle. So they're being a little low-key covert. They're trying to come into alignment with what's right for them because there's the Stag, which represents spirit, leading them, but the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, if this is someone coming towards you, Aries, they don't want to do anything crazy. They need to move slowly. They may struggle to step outside of their comfort zone. This person may have some earth in their chart. They may be a little slow out of the gate. They might be a perfectionist. They may, I don't think that they're like you. I have this cute joke about Aries. You guys are like, hold my beer. Let's bet the farm. By all means, like you guys don't do crazy, stupid shit, but you have this you only live once attitude that gives you this zest for life that other people admire about you, but they don't always understand about you. Like if I had a nickel for every time someone in my life that was Aries was just like, fuck it, like, let's just do it. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? We fail? Oh, well, we'll never know until we try. This person is not having a, what the hell, let's bet the farm. You never know until you try. Okay. They are slow to approach. And I think this person's struggling to open up their feelings. Now, this could be you, like you're eyeing up this new opportunity. You are thinking about this cup, but you're like, I'll have a looky-loo, but I'm not committing to anything yet. Smart. Maybe you're the one holding back. Like you're not, let's bet the farm and act like lunatics. You are not ready to take someone's not ready to take an uncalculated risk. So that makes sense. And the way someone's feeling is the Four of Pentacles. I do not have a pentacle to spare. Pentacle realm is earth realm, health, wealth, time, and money. And someone here literally views emotions as currency. I view emotions as currency too. It's like, how much do I have to emotionally give and spend on something? Worst case scenario, someone's being a little stingy. Best case scenario, they don't want to lose their foundation. Look at her. She's like, I don't have a coupon. Do not ask me to open up my pocketbook. And underneath this is justice. That's Libra. Dealing with a contract, knowing that the consequences are a thing. Seven of Cups, someone's a little overwhelmed, and they have a lot of choices. And with the Seven of Cups, I mean, There is a lot of hoping and fantasizing with the Seven of Cups, but again, with Leo here of strength, they're holding back. Some of you or a person coming towards you just doesn't want to do anything stupid. And we do kind of have to have respect for that, right? Unless this has been going on a really long time. Because if it's been going on a long time, that might be driving you crazy, might be driving someone else crazy. But I can see that someone just doesn't want to be crazy town. But there's going to be a lot of messages flying back and forth here with the Eight of Wands. I'm hearing that someone might, like the next, I don't have judgment here, but it does feel like a judgment kind of moment where someone feels like the next big decision they make is like a really big decision, and it could significantly impact their life for a long time. So they're going to weigh all their options. They're going to hold back. They're going to be very careful. They may message, for some of you, it's like someone looking, this could be you or someone around you, like, I need to find a new job first, or I need to find just the right place to live, because they're looking for that Ace of Wands. I know you love the wand. That's your suit. Something that has a spark, that has growth potential. We see Jupiter on this card. Jupiter is the happy, benefic planet of abundance, luck, expansion. Someone's at a distance. They're thinking about the future, and the Two of Pentacles. Well, if I do this, this will happen. If I do this, this will happen. I really need to narrow down my choices. I need to make the right plan. Someone really wants to make the right plan and then move forward after they've made a plan. And they want it to involve emotion, and they want it to be passionate and with growth potential. So if you're doing this, Aries, like for some of you, this is about like finding a job, finding a place to live. This Knight of Pentacles could be one of your kids, for crying out loud. If one of your kids is an earth sign, this might be them, or a Leo or a Libra. And it's like, I'm also hearing that some of you are really trying to figure out where to send one of your kids to college. You think it's 6 to 1, half a dozen to the other, but the truth is someone wants to explore more options. So communication about options does need to be discussed if you're involved or your money is involved, because remember, you're not 100% on the same page. You need to know something about someone. With the Seven of Cups, the Two of Pentacles, and the Two of Wands, some of you are trying to come into alignment with a person, or someone's trying to come into alignment with you that might have some other choices or has to explore a lot of things before anything can really be solidified in their life or between the two of you. I'm also hearing that there may be an animal involved. Dogs, cats, horses, a big animal, because strength is here, and strength is sometimes an animal. So it's like, what do we do here? Here's what you need to know, or your advice. The moon. Things are not as they seem. Someone's very emotional. A lot of untapped hidden potential with the moon, but also a lacking in clarity, and there can be fantasizing and illusion. Again, with the Pisces energy, which is Neptune energy. Neptune does, and the moon are like, look, we want you to feel your feelings. We want your dreams to come true, but you can't run with scissors, and you do kind of have to have a plan. But clarifying this is the Three of Pentacles, the King of Wands, and the Page of Wands. Okay, that could be you, the King of Wands. I think that someone really thinks that something special could happen between the two of you. You'd be a great leader. But the King of Wands could be the person coming towards you. They could have fire in their chart like you. They think that there's something here. They're definitely leaning forward and excited about the communication between the two of you. But they're not, you might not be the only person that they're talking to. And with the Fool in reverse here, it's like someone's not ready to make a calculated risk. And I have the Page of Swords, the Moon, and the Four of Wands. This might be about like where you live, where they live, when. There's a lacking in clarity about when there's going to be a foundation in place in this relationship that can be built upon. I kind of get the sense that if you're dealing with a King of Wands, He really wants your attention, but and he's curious about what you're doing with your life, but at the same time, he's going to hold back. And I think it's just friends for now and really curious. If this is like a new romantic relationship, I think that it's just one of those things where it's like it's like don't ask, don't tell. I'm hearing they want you to answer their questions, but they don't want to answer yours. And you guys both might be doing that. How can you really get on the same page if you don't know what page either of you are on to begin with? That's what I'm hearing here. I do think if it's a feminine coming towards a masculine, it's like she's into you and she fantasizes that there could be more because she's secretly yearning for you, but at the same time, she might not 100% trust. Okay, well, here's the thing about trust. It needs to be built up and earned. And we can't be all, wait, are you dating someone else? Like, are we just friends or what? Like, you can't really know that it's a real relationship and not a situationship iffy thing until you actually have that conversation. And that conversation will not be had in the middle of the month, because I don't know that either one of you are ready to make a decision. Your energy, but I think this person kind of wants you to pick them. And once you do, then they can start to solidify what they're doing, because they do want you. They're hoping. They're just confused. You might be confusing them. So here's the person's energy around you. They're the Eight of Swords. They might have some air in their chart. They're struggling to be solution focused. They are a little trapped in their own head about what? The Four of Wands, maybe a home, where to live, you spending time with them spending time with you. I'm hearing that someone may ask you to like temporarily live with them. Here's the Fool. There you are. About where this is going and a new beginning to the Lovers. Okay. This person may really think that you're right for them in a lot of ways. But I wanted to know what the Eight of Swords was, and I have the Star, the Hierophant, and the Knight of Cups. Okay, this person is very romantic. They are very dreamy. I wouldn't say that they have rose-tinted glasses on. I just think that they want to be very loving and romantic and creative right now with the Knight of Cups and the Star and the Hierophant and the Moon. Make no mistake, Aries, this person is imagining a more serious commitment with you, or just in general in their life. They exonerate and glorify serious commitment with the Hierophant here, because Hierophant is Taurus and Taurus is commitment. So is Capricorn. And they want this. They really do. But they're just worried about their choice. I also think this person struggles to see you for who you really are sometimes. So you really need to make sure, Aries, the middle of the month here, that you make it very clear who you are, what you're about, what you'll do, what you won't do, and what it is that you want. And that might be able to help this person make a decision about where the relationship is going with you. But with the Fool and the Tower in reverse, it's like, something is not quite ready to pop off yet. Here's what you have to say, which is really interesting. Your Temperance, the Knight of Wands, but then Strength and the Three of Cups. And I wanted to know what Strength and Temperance were, because that's quite a bit of holding back and being reserved. And I got the Two of Cups, the Ten of Swords, and the Queen of Wands. Okay, so I feel like you're going to contend with your own feelings. Temperance here. Some of you are dealing with a Sagittarius or a Leo. Maybe you have Sag and Leo in your chart, but I'm going to read it like this because it's general. It's like, I need to be calm, cool, and collected. I need to have balance in my life and temperance and moderation in my life. Never let them see you sweat, Aries? Let's be calm. Let's not be crazy. Knight of Wands. But I'm like so excited. You may also be trying to be the gentling influence to someone here with the Knight of Wands and the Three of Cups. It's like, yeah, I want to join your fun, but only in moderation. Strength. It's like a what would Jesus do kind of moment. Nuance, you know. It's like, okay, we do need to be strong here. We need to do the right thing. Some of you really want to be good role models and a good influence to other people in your life right now. Like, you'll have fun, you'll drink the champagne, but like, we're taking an Uber home. We're not going to be lunatics. It is fun with this person, but you are having fun and you want to connect, you want to network, you maybe want to date more than one person, or you also really want to spend time with your friends. Because underneath this, the Two of Cups, the Ten of Swords, and the Queen of Wands, some of you are going to say to this person, look, let me tell you about a time very recently that I was hurt. And as much as I want to live out loud like an independent Aries woman, like a part of me also does want to commit as well, but I'm a little nervous about doing that. I mean, you don't look nervous. It's more like you're containing yourself here. She is sitting on this horse and she's very independent, but she does have a little bit of a pouty face here about the Ten of Swords and the Two of Cups. This person may be having conversations with you about their pain, and you're like, I mean, okay, but I thought we were just having fun. Like, I'm not really ready to commit yet. You may also say to this person, look, there's still stuff that I think you're going through or that I'm going through. Like, let's have fun. Let's not tempt ourselves to be non-committal. That might lead to being hurt. I think you have to contend for yourself, Aries, with enjoying the attention and the excitement of this. And then getting really real about whether or not you want commitment. This person may want, I'm also hearing for career, it might be somewhat collaborative, but that they're going to bypass you. They might be, I hate to say this, but some of you, if it's a career endeavor, they might be using you as a stepping stone to get to someone else that you're close to. And that's only going to ring true for a few of you. They either want to work with you or they don't. I'm also hearing that some of you have a masculine around you that is just unnecessarily misogynistic, but he might be kind of old school, and in his mind, he doesn't think he's doing anything wrong. I do think that there's a lot of back and forth about whether or not the two of you are ready for something more serious. And you've got to lay your cards on the table and tell this person what you do want, what you don't want. I do think you're containing your excitement, but there has been a conversation about, I feel like some of you are going to give someone advice. Look, I'm not ready to completely take myself off the market, and I don't think you're ready for serious commitment either. But I got to tell you, this person, I think, would feel better if they had stability with you, but you can't give it to them until you're both on the same page. You're just going to have to let them yearn for you and get up the guts to have a second. I think this is a conversation you've already had with this person about pain and past pain and why you're independent right now. And this Queen of Wands could be someone else that hurt you. And like, I think you've had this conversation with them already. And another one might need to be had again, a second one, about when everyone is ready to just go for it here. With the Fool in the Tower is not the time, but you need to know that you're dealing with a person who likes to fantasize, who's very dreamy, who does want commitment, who does want to like be traditional and together and maybe even live together. Like, they're hopeful for that. They're just not 100% sure that you're on board. And until they know what you're on board for, they won't move forward. There might be some passive-aggressive communication. They're asking you questions when they really just need to sit down and be a little bit more direct with you. Yeah, they're pulling back and they're telling me to stop. Interesting. So there could be something here, Aries, but someone's waiting for you to tell them what you want next. Yeah. The magic works through you. Get clear about who you are and what you want first, and then you can enter into these new projects or these new relationships feeling more secure about them and having other people be more secure about working with you or being with you as well. Yeah. All right, the Aries, they're pulling back. Thank you, Spirit. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Aries. Take care. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.